RCMP, making of a Mountie. G'day guys, how's it going? My name is AussieTash. I'm really looking forward to watching this video and learning about the history of the RCMP and how cadets go from being cadets to Mounties, so let's just go. "135 years the Red Surge has been around. That's really cool. They arrive as cadets and they leave as Mounties. That's really cool.
Every single member of the RCMP has come through these doors.
Get control of your fear.
I can't breathe.
Get control of what stresses you.
Please go to the ground, now!
We can stand shoulder to shoulder with any organization across the world.
Sick stomach.
Bet you can, mate.
That is not what we want to do.
My son's going to depot on December 9th. I'll be looking forward to present him with his badge.
Yeah, we're not just hemming pants here, we're dressing Mounties.
Courage in red. Okay, let's go.
Left, right, left.
All over Canada, members of the RCMP are committed to preserving the peace. They're posted to detachments across the country, serving communities in rural, urban, and northern settings. Their duties
All the
range
way out
from
there, man.
frontline policing to international peacekeeping and counter-terrorism. Their extreme scope of service is immeasurable, and each modern-day member has one thing in common. They all started at depot.
What a cool training facility that looks like.
Depot is the actual home of the RCMP, and it's a very interesting place. It's a place where members of the force really get grounded. It's where we all start our careers. The history is there, the roots are there, and that's what we're all about.
It's been more than 125 years since Depot Division first started its police training in Regina, Saskatchewan.
How cool the old
In
pictures.
that time, over 60,000 cadets have gone through the program. Al Marion has been a member of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police for over 27 years. Now his son Kevin hopes to follow in his footsteps.
Oh, what a proud dad.
My son's going to depot on December 9th, yes. So good luck to Kevin here.
I'll ask you guys to introduce yourself.
I'm here because my dad's a Mountie. He's been doing it for almost 28 years now, and it's always been a part of me when I grew up.
So it's in your blood.
I guess, yeah.
It's
The
mixed.
Red Surge
I have
is in his
mixed
blood.
emotions
He
about
wants to
it.
follow in his dad's
you always,
footsteps.
you always want to make sure that nothing happens to your kids.
I accept the RCMP's invitation to attend the cadet training program in accordance with the terms of this offer.
You know,
That's
the
cool,
police
young
world
man.
is not an easy world. The rules of engagements are different than they were when I was in 27 years ago. But I know he's going to have a great career, and I'm very proud of him. And I'm looking forward, like I say, to present him with his badge and maybe pass on some of my knowledge and,
I hope
and
he gets
wisdom
to
to
give him
him.
his badge. That'd be
This
pretty
year,
cool, wouldn't
over
it?
1,700 candidates will be trying to prove themselves at Depot. It's intensive
1,700?
training, and not all of them have what it takes to make it.
So it's my understanding that the training goes for a 26-week period. Guys, leave a comment and let me know. But man, the whole depot, the training facilities, it looks fair dinkum cool. And they showed a clip back then. This is where cadets come to be Mounties. That is so cool. That should be like a big poster that's on the wall as they first walk in and see that. That would give you goosebumps, I reckon. I'm loving this video so far. Let's keep on going.
Let's go.
For Roberto Bruni, the stakes are higher than most. This is his second time around.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 years ago, in November 2002, I came to Depot. I lasted a little bit, so I left Depot maybe a week or so in the process, or not even. I'm feeling the same way, but I know it's normal to feel that way. So it's going to be a lot different, different experience now. Yeah.
Good luck to you, mate.
The day of departure arrives, and Kevin and Roberto begin their journey. In a matter of hours, they will be joining Troop 40, the next troop to arrive at Depot.
I've heard a lot of things from a lot of different people about what depot is and the history and everything like that. So actually getting boots on the ground and seeing what it's like and walking the grounds and seeing just what depot is, I'm anxious for that.
Depot looks badass, buddy. It really does.
Morning. Welcome
Look
to
at
Depot.
their shiny boots. 40
Welcome
layers
to
of polish, I
Saskatchewan.
remember.
I'm just going to spend a few minutes just telling you a little bit about Depot, tell you a little bit about myself. Every single Monday morning since I've been there, there's a new troop that starts at 8 o'clock, and I do a troop welcome. And obviously, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of anticipation. So they really are not 100% sure of what to expect. What will make a difference here is your attitude, and most of you, or if not all of you, have already said this is where you want to be. My goal on an orientation day is to give them a little bit of a sense of reality of what the expectations of Depot is.
Yeah, they need to know what they're signing up for, I guess. Oh, the training looks brutal, doesn't it?
It's going to be a hard 6 months.
6 months.
Okay, find the bag. Find the bag.
Courage in red. Oh, there's the red surge uniform.
In Regina, Saskatchewan, Depot Division is home to the cadets of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Roberto Bruni and Kevin Marion are part of the latest troop. They have only one goal: prove that they have what it takes to be a devoted and valued member of the RCMP. It will be a long 160 days for these cadets.
160
and some
days
won't
of
make
training.
it past the first few nights.
I got here yesterday, so I've been here for about 24 hours. It was difficult to leave, but I've left before for school, so I know what it's like.
I've grown up in the footsteps of my grandfather and my father, both being members, and my brother's here right now. Me and my brother here working on our careers and living the dream, in my opinion.
We're all in this together, and it's a unique mentality. Everybody's used to thinking on their own, and the simple fact of being in a troop, you have to gel together because we're only as strong as our weakest link.
There seems to be a lot of emotional connection with family history when it comes to the RCMP and following in your family's footsteps. Man, I'm loving what they learn in orientation on the first day. They're told, look, guys, this is what it's going to be. It's going to be tough. You're going to have to be up for it. This is what you've signed up for, so let's just go.
Put your heels and toes together. Heels together, toes are spread out. Don't eyeball me. I'm not wearing anything of yours. Marker, question 1. Why isn't this troop formed up off the New Brunswick plaque?
I have no excuse.
Well, go!
Yes,
go!
They weren't lined up in the right spot.
You're on my side!
My role is to have them maintain and develop, perhaps, some of them, that character. And that character must be maintained in the face of adversity, and at times I need to represent
He
that
looked
adversity.
scared, that one back then, didn't he? Look at their faces.
Find something music.
Corporal.
What's amusing? You have a smirk on your face, and I'm curious to see what you could possibly find amusing about this class.
I'm
thus
scared
far.
for him, eh?
'Cause I'll tell you, I'm certainly not amused with your troop's performance. So humor me, because you apparently are in on the know of something that I'm
He's
not.
like,
There's nothing.
what have I done?
I'm not a corporal.
But what I do is I serve to simulate some of that stress that police officers will feel in the field.
You're busting their
And I
balls,
do that
buddy.
within the safe environment at Depot.
Get control of your fear. Get control of what stresses you.
Their
This is the
success
start of the
is
process,
my
eh?
satisfaction, because I know that they've earned it. And if I can hone that image, that iconic image of a Mountie into their persona, and they walk out of here and embrace that, that's my satisfaction.
You're making them, mate. You're making them. That's really cool.
Depot exposes its candidates to high-intensity training.
Holy
The ability to manage stress and exercise good judgment is crucial.
I'd say one of the major challenges for cadets is stress.
Driving on the
dealing with
snow,
your stress.
man. That's
We
crazy.
want them exposed to that stress because it gets stressful
We
for
don't
them when
have
they're out
that
in the
here.
field.
That was purposely shot high. That is not what we want to do.
Okay.
So in tight. Thumb is pointing to where I want to shoot. I'll try to keep it nice and low. So watch the target.
We're getting shot at. Come on.
Oh. This is cool footage, man. This training footage.
Physical fitness is also a priority.
Oh, you reckon?
It prepares
Oh my
cadets for the
gosh.
dangers of frontline policing.
You would have to be so fit, man.
We're here
on
to
a whole
train
new
them,
level of fit,
to
mate.
push them beyond their limits, to see exactly what their bodies can do so that they can make the right decisions and risk assessments when they leave depot, and to allow them to be the best they can.
But training is much more than physical fitness. It teaches safety and self-defense.
Oh, here we go. Oh!
Basically here what I'm teaching is police defensive tactics to the cadets, an 82-hour program. That does not only
Police
include
defensive
boxing, striking, or
tactics.
ground fighting.
That's
It
cool.
also includes being able to risk assess, being ensured having high awareness at all times, ensuring that they understand the intervention model and what we do. Every day, just showing up in your uniform can sometimes change a situation, because a lot of times bad things happen to good people.
To equip cadets for this reality, Depot uses extensive scenario-based training. Training that provides the tools to carry out everyday policing.
We'll put down everything on paper, what you saw, what you know, and that'll really help our investigation, all right?
Police defensive efforts. Man, police defensive training. You think about it. Yes, it's physical, mental, fitness, but it's also psychological, isn't it? Oh my gosh. The training that these cadets sign up for what was it? 6 months, 119 days? Wow. It is brutal, man. It is absolutely brutal. But they need to go there to harden up if they want to become Mounties and wear the red serge. I'm absolutely loving the footage we're seeing here. This is super cool.
Cadets are exposed to 115 scenarios, so we force them to look at a situation and tell us, as a police officer, how would you manage this situation with the end in mind of meeting the expectations of the people we serve.
And amidst all of the practical training, cadets must excel in a rigorous academic environment, covering subjects like law, investigative techniques, and cultural diversity, to name a few. It's
That's
a
pretty
steep
cool.
learning curve at Depot, and second-timer Roberto Bruni is struggling to keep up.
Sometimes you feel down at night. Usually it's at night that you feel homesick a little bit, because you have time to think. At nighttime, sometimes it's a little bit frustrating.
That could be a little bit hard, couldn't
It's
it?
only 6 months of your life.
That's it. It's only 6 months, mate. It's not a lot. When you think about it, it's not really a lot.
The separation from family and friends can be hard to bear during the holidays. And for Roberto Bruni, it proves to be too much. For the second time in 6 years, he has failed to last longer than a week at Depot and decides to go home.
It's a bit heartbreaking, isn't it? Oh, poor Roberto. I mean, psychologically, mentally, it would be really, really tough, wouldn't it? Good luck to that young man. I hope we hear about what happens to him in the future. But yeah, let's keep on going on with Courage in Red.
Depot Division is a place where civilians arrive as cadets and leave as highly trained members of the RCMP. But it's also a place where civilians arrive for regular work.
That's
Where
right.
they mend uniforms, cut hair, and prepare meals.
All this is done there.
Some
The
of these
uniforms are
people
made there.
have worked at
That's
Depot
cool.
for more than 20 years.
My name's Susan Cullen. I work at the RCMP Training Academy at the Division Mess. Been here for 21 years. You meet so many wonderful people, and I'm proud of each and every one of the cadets.
That's cool.
Makes you cry sometimes when they say goodbye. Yeah.
I've been here 5.5 years, but my background's sewing. I really don't know if the people of Canada realize how much they give to serve us. It's phenomenal. They leave family, they leave kids, they leave wives, they leave their jobs. It's amazing what the dedication they've got. I'm proud to be part of Depot. I really am. Yeah, we're
That's
not just
really
hemming
cool to
pants
hear
here,
employees
we're
say
dressing
that, isn't it?
Mounties.
Now, try those on next, and when you come out, you can throw those into the shop and cart as keepers.
Okay.
I'll take those rejects and put them away while you're doing that. My name's Rick McElvenna. I've worked here in Depot stores outfitting recruits and cadets for my 37th year now. So I've outfitted about 25 to 29,000 members altogether through my course of my career. I had something, not all of them individually, but I've had something to do with some of them. So we're just getting the knack of it now, eh?
I grew up on base as an RCMP brat. My father is a retired member, so I mean, I spent a lot of time at Depot. This is actually nice to kind of get back and actually put in my pay my dues, so to speak. So it's great. The atmosphere is phenomenal. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
The employees
It's
love
to
working
me,
there,
that's
don't
what
they?
it's all about. It's that sense of family. It's that sense of grounding and the bonding that we take place. And for them, Depot's home. For them, Depot's where their career is, and they form a huge part of Depot, and they form a huge part of the organization.
It's not
I
a big
farm
family,
full-time,
isn't it?
so I call
That's
myself
so
semi-retired.
cool.
So this is more enjoyment for me. I mean, I can meet people from all across Canada. It's great fun watching them come in, and
haircuts there too.
especially the trouble they can get into as a troop. That's the fun part.
I bet
How
you
long
they
has your
get
dad
to
been
look
in
for
service?
trouble.
28 years? Well, coming on 28.
Really?
And you
So
tell
you've
your
never been back
hairdresser
since
your
then?
stories, don't
I
you?
came back for the funeral for Thorpe.
I knew all four of those guys.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw every one of those go through training here. Actually, that was a pretty tough Saturday that day when that happened. Few cadets that went through here did die in the line of duty. You know, 10 that I know myself.
10?
That lost their lives in the line. So.
That's a bit rough, isn't it? That's really sad. In the line of duty, but something to be proud of, I guess, but still very sad at the same time.
Each and every one of Depot's streets is named after a member who was killed in the line of duty.
Oh!
It's a constant reminder to its cadets that police work is extremely dangerous.
That's so cool.
The days and weeks
So
pass
respectful.
by quickly. Winter turns to spring, and training gets more advanced.
Oh yeah, now it's not
Cadets
winter. They're
experience
outside,
the pain
man.
of getting pepper sprayed.
Oh.
Working through the pain is what teaches them to focus.
That's a lot of pepper spray, man. Oh my gosh, my eyes are burning thinking about it. And she's doing this.
Dispatch, this is 92011.
10-4, where are you?
1020, west end of Edmonton. TM. I can't breathe.
Deep breath, deep breath. Oh my gosh, are you guys seeing this? Oh, my eyes are burning just thinking
It's
about
not
it.
just
That
pepper
is
spray.
super brutal, man.
Each cadet must also be exposed to gas. The instructor works the cadets to enhance their breathing rates. The more breathing, the more gas their bodies will take in.
Oh my god.
Back to front.
This is some of the most brutal training I could ever imagine.
Where?
Training generates a strong bond between cadets.
Look
a
on these
bond
kids'
that grows
eyes. They're like,
deeper over the
what
course
is
of the
going
demanding
on here?
6-month training period.
When you're at your lowest of your low, you possibly go, there's always someone there to pick you up. And the same can be said for when you see a troopmate that's following you know, and you're able to pick them up.
We can stand shoulder to shoulder with any organization across the world. And I really believe that the training that those cadets get for the 6 months in Depot is second to none.
That training, some of the things that we just seen. Oh my gosh. Guys, leave a comment. Have you been to Depot? Are you a Mountie? Did any of your children or friends or anyone go to Depot? Please jump on and share your stories. There is some brutal training happening here, man. But I guess that's what it takes to go from being a cadet to a Mountie. But wow, I'm loving what we're seeing here. Courage in red. Let's keep on going.
There is a revolving door at Depot. With each new troop that arrives, another graduates.
Yeah.
Kevin Marion's dream of becoming a member of the RCMP is almost a reality. His troop
dad's gonna be
graduates
so
this
proud.
week.
Standing at the airport makes Depot worth it. It makes everything that you've gone through in the past 24 weeks worth it. Seeing your parents come down that escalator, standing in your red surge, and the tears start flowing.
It was a shock. It's people that step back into your life after 6 months, and everything that's happened here is so detached from what I had back there, So
what you got to do before you leave here next week?
Do you not see them for a whole
Tuesday
6
morning.
months? Is it
You've got to
visitation
find
or
the
something?
time, and it will go by in a heartbeat. You've got to find the time to take a moment to thank the person or the people in this troop that helped you get to where you're at.
Yeah.
Every day that I have
Absolutely.
here is a bit of a blessing, quite frankly. When I have a chance to play the role of the commanding officer and hand out that badge on graduation day, it's sort of the highlight of my week. It's absolutely phenomenal. It puts me on a high.
It's incredible to be a part of this history, and now I'm actually a part of it. I can't even explain how much of an honor it is.
To me, it's just not a ceremony where you give someone a badge. To me, it's very, very personal. And you can just see that when they come up, they come up
feel the
with a sense
emotion
of
in it,
purpose.
can't you?
They come up
It's
saying, you know
incredible.
what, I've earned that badge. It's time for you to present me with my badge.
Your dad's
and
gonna be
I'm
so proud,
ready
mate.
to go out and be
That's your
involved
dad.
in policing across Canada.
Definitely one of the proudest moments in my career. Would have thought 28 years ago, actually almost 29 years ago, when I walked through those doors, that I would see my son one day join the outfit, and which it's a great honor.
It's a
Happy
good
tears,
culmination
guys.
after 24
Happy
weeks.
tears.
It's good to finally get that badge.
Graduation does not simply mark the end of training. It celebrates those who were strong enough to make it through, and it welcomes them as the newest additions to the ranks and to the RCMP family.
It's emotional, that's for sure. You see 3 generations of police officers, and I'm the last one. It's definitely an honor to have them presenting me as well.
And I'm so proud of both of them. It doesn't matter what color uniform you wear. The RCMP is a great organization, as well as all the other police forces across country, but I just can't be more proud of these 2 young men right now as their dad.
Oh, that's
This is
their
our time
dad?
to enjoy
Oh,
it. And
that's really
I think
cool.
a lot of us are proud to do that. So.
I present to you 28 individuals who have braved hardships, both personal and professional, to earn the right to protect and serve our communities, and to do so with pride and preparedness. Joining the elite, they consider themselves worthy of wearing this iconic police uniform. I present to you Troop 40.
Wow, that was really, really cool. RCMP Depot, making of a Mountie. When I first started this channel, way back in December, I did do a video on Canadian Mountie uniforms and how they are made. Guys, go and check it out. That's a really, really cool video. Not as cool as this. This was absolutely fantastic. Seeing all the footage, seeing how they're taught to be Mounties, how emotional the ride is, how respectful it is as well. It was just an absolutely fantastic video to watch. Like I said before, guys, leave a comment. Have you been to Depot? Are you a Mountie? Is your son or your daughter a Mountie? Your father, your grandfather, your mum, your dad, anyone? Jump on and share your stories. I'd love to hear them. That was the video for today. I absolutely loved it. If you did, please jump on, smash the like button, leave a comment, and remember to subscribe. That really helps me out. Cheers from Down Under. Take care. Bye.